Welcome back, guys. Well, today, after facing something like, I don't know, 5 to 10 aggro lists in a row, so it was all like blue red aggro, mono red aggro, mono blue aggro, etc., etc. So after running into that in the ladder at gold 1, I decided I downranked all the way to gold 1, just the base gold 1. So I was like, you know what? It's time to whip out the mono white deck. Do you know why I whipped out the mono white deck? Because mono white is like the ultimate anti aggro tool. It's not a deck that I normally would play because it's a pretty simpleton deck, but the games are fast and it's easy to grind with. So we run 3 Healer Socks because they set up a Johnny's Pridemate. So it sets up a combo off him the following turn. If you drop Healer Sock on 1, Johnny's Pridemate on 2. Same thing with Johnny's Welcome on 1, a Johnny's Pridemate on 2, Legion's Landing on 1, a Johnny's Pridemate on 2. You see the theme here, right? So basically you're trying to play on curve. Tithe Takers because Mono Blue is really freaking annoying. So we run 4 of those guys. Dawn of Hope to give us some draw. Resplendence, pretty self-explanatory. Histories, pretty basic list. I don't think I really need to go into it too much. I mean, it is my own list. It's the one that I run, but it's pretty similar to a lot of other ones. But if you want to see how the games go, I'm just gonna play them straight through, wins, losses, everything, so you can kind of see from the bottom of gold to rank up to gold 2. Didn't take very long. I think I spent 30 minutes to do it or so. So without further ado, I'll get into it and you guys can see it for yourself. What does perfect even mean? So we got a Johnny's Welcome and a Johnny's Pridemate out. Very good start of our game. Might be mono red, and it is mono red. So as soon as I see that this is mono red and I see the Johnny's Welcome and Dawn of Hope in my hand, I pretty much know that I've won this game. I'm just waiting for my opponent to concede at this point. But nonetheless, our opponent is persistent, so it looks like we're going to have to play this one out. There's really no need to drop the Resplendent Angel. We can just make a token, gain 1 life, and chump block. So that's what we will hold for our play. And that caused him to use his Wizard's Lightning on token rather than our Resplendent. So we'll repeat the same play again this turn. We will wait to make our token so that we don't get hit by the Chain Whirlwind. At this point, with the Dawn of Hope out and 2 of Johnny's Welcome, our opponent should have conceded this game. Being mono red, if he was playing efficiently, he would have conceded the game. And as I play these matches, you're going to see me concede a couple games, maybe a few games. That is because I am playing efficiently to climb the ladder and nothing else. So at this point, Johnny's just going to add insult to injury. Why this guy continues, I don't know. Ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. We go ahead and let Johnny die because he soaked up 5 damage, and we can gain 4 on our counter attack. So pretty much if you're above 6 life against mono red and they have no cards in hand, your chances of success are pretty high. So again, we get the 1-2 combo, Johnny's Welcome and Johnny's Pride Mate. So as soon as we see these colors, white, blue, and black, we know we're facing a control deck. Our chances are not good against a control deck generally, so we know we're probably going to lose this one, but just in case we get a quick enough start, we will still play, 'cause we curved out pretty well, so that's the only reason we're sticking with the game. So when I see the next land, I know that the game is probably 90% over at this point that we're going to lose. So I know he might have a board clear next time. We just have no choice but to play it out. Because if he had like a Cry of Canarium or something, we had to have something stuck on the board, so we drew a land and we had to concede and we move on. There was no point continuing the game after that point. And looks fine, couple 1-drops, 2-drop. So we were going for Healer's Hawk into a Johnny, which a Johnny's Pride Mate, which did not work. No clue what our opponent's on at this point, what type of deck he's playing. No need to attack. Better to let our guys get big. Green's not known for having removal. And any removal they do have is probably going to be like my creature deals damage to your creature type removal, so it's just best to get them big as quick as possible. Before Carnage Tyrants and what else come out. So yeah, this guy's probably on some like budget, I don't know, Jink green red deck. I can't really see what he's trying to do besides it just looks like basic ramp. A little worrisome at this point with 5 lands on board and 2 more lands in hand, but our board's pretty strong. So we can pump Resplendent now and swing in a return to create an Angel token. Carnage Tyrant, just a little bit too late, buddy. Just checking to make sure he does not have any reach creatures on the board. He does not, so we will take this one. Hand's okay, we'll keep it. Wanted to lead with a Hunted Witness over the Legion's Landing in case he had a Shock or a Spell Pierce. Because he paid for his first land, it kind of telegraphed that he has a Spell Pierce in hand. He didn't have an Essence Scatter, so I felt safe to play creatures. So we're done on the draw here. I just drew a second land. At this point, I'm getting close to conceding. The only thing I'm relying on right now is being able to flip the Legion's Landing. We've drawn way too many lands this game, so we are a little flooded. He drops Ral. At this point, I am about 95% sure we have lost the game. So no matter what I do here, he has control of the game. His blocker's too big, and he has Ral out to keep card advantage. This deck is not designed to beat Drakes or control decks. It is just good against aggro-ish decks for the most part. So we know we've lost this game. I didn't count how many spells he had in his graveyard, so I was like, oh, maybe if I pump it, it'll live, but it didn't. So we hit the concede button and we move on. I'm just trying to make the most efficient use of our time. So after I see the Legion's Landing come out, I'm assuming this is a Boros aggro list. I know against Boros aggro that if I pump my tokens big enough, they will not have an answer for them. And we get a smart opponent that time that conceded. So someone else probably trying to grind the ladder and get through their games quickly. That's what I like to see. Alright, so I'm assuming this is mono blue at this point. We're probably going to try to go wide. So, now that we see his enchantment, we know that it is in fact not mono blue, and it is Merfolk. Against Merfolk, we just want to push as much damage as we can, as quickly as we can before they can generate a big enough board to overwhelm us. The sand looks really good. So as soon as we see the Syncopate, we know we are yet again up and against another control list, not our specialty with this deck. And we see Nicol Bolas the Ravager dropped. We know that we just concede immediately. There's just no point. So we see Revitalize come out of our opponent, which is kind of confusing with the colors he's playing. So Tithe Taker is probably a good play against this guy. And another smart opponent. If only everyone played as efficiently. So 100 Witness and 2 Tithe Takers and a History in the starting hand. Our curve is so perfect. If we're playing against control, it might be an auto-win. And it looks like we are. So let's just start the Tithe Taker train. With the amount of time it's taking our opponent he's kind of checking things, and the time that he's taking with the Tithe Takers down, I know that this guy's going to have a rough go of this game. Well, that's all the commentary from me, guys. I'm gonna peace out for the rest of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. If you want to see a different format, let me know. I'm kind of going back and forth between doing, the fast forward with music playing and explaining my plays. I just don't know what everyone prefers. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I will see you next time.